Good afternoon on the 23rd of May 2026. The time is 1:11 and 22 seconds. Beautiful, beautiful. 4-T, Century, Pursuit, Truth, Solar, Jaguar, Emperor, sitting right before you guys. And there's a reason why you're here, because it creates meaning and purpose. Glad you could join me once again in the beautiful cosmos and aligning with everything. Now the 11, I illuminate the path of righteousness and togetherness and unity. The 22, we put down the foundations of a civilization again. We rebuild. We cast out what no longer serves. And this evilness, critters, creatures, monsters and demons, they have never served us, and they'll never will serve us. And I don't even know how they got in there in the first place, but they'll be gone. We cast them out, they dissolve and they decay, and we depose, and they get handed back over, or Lucifer rounds them all up, routes them out and flushes them out, and they be gone into the fire and brimstone. And there was light, and let there be light, and there is light. Now the 33, the master teacher. And the 33, you all should be up to date that you've got 33 vertebrae in your spine. And without your spine, you wouldn't be in that upright position. Look after your spines. You should be sitting back like this, actually. I'm slouching myself, so as I said, you've got to lead by example. Now we're fully aligned with all the cosmos, and we're up to date with everything, and we forge forward. The golden truth, we keep directing the golden truth out there with the unconditional divine love, and everything prevails because we are conquerors. You keep on directing in the golden truth. There is no wrong. There is no wrong in the golden truth. And there's people sitting before you, and I've forgotten a couple of things. Should be doing this off screen. So now you're seeing pretty raw. It's pretty raw. I come out to you as raw as I can. I don't do takes. If it doesn't come out good the first time, so be it. That's how it's meant to be, as I said. All things happen for a reason, meaning and purpose. No such thing as a coincidence, because it turns into incidents. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can't ask for much else, can ya? Loving it and living it. Now we'll go into some cards. Beautiful day outside. We just got a few gusts of wind up here in Queensland. Lived in New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria, Melbourne. They're all beautiful states. It's just that it's the system that is broken. The whole system's broken. And that you can blame the bureaucrats, blame the greed, blame the corruption, and these evil ones. The evil ones are tainting the good ones. And never give up fighting this evil. And it's not all, it's some in our governments, in our Western governments. England's exploding at the moment because that Starmer is a monster. He's a monster. And I don't even know how they got in the powers, because they corrupted and rigged the system. It's the only way these meatheads can get in to power. And as I said, there's creatures, monsters and demons within that government, and not all but some. But we've got to get rid of all that some. We know who the some is. The way they talk, the way they tell lies. Come on, deceptions. Seeing through these deceptions and lies and betrayal and treachery. Wake up, wake up. It's the greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, and you guys can say the last one now, unavoidable. Time to wake up. Wake up to all these shenanigans and schmozzles. And it's just plain bad. Bad. And we've got plenty of strength, we've got plenty of honour, we've got plenty of integrity, courage, bravery. It's all there, guys. It's all there. All we've got to do, call to arms and get it all happening. Ready. We are ready because we are conquerors. And we speak the golden truth. We speak the golden truth. And you keep pushing and directing the golden truth out there. As I said, something's got to give, and it will give in this badness. The badness is starting to break down and cave in now, because there's cracks everywhere in their systems. And those cracks, you just put a bit of water in those cracks, and what happens? Well, the crack opens up more and more. And then you guys are starting to see this. And you go, oh, look at this bloke over here. He's telling the golden truth. And we all band together and bond together in unity and togetherness. And how nature naturally corrects itself. And we are a part. I am who I am. And we are all a part of nature in the animal kingdom. And God's plan, God's glory, and God's kingdom. And I am the protector of the faithful and defender of the kingdom. That's how it all works. That's how it all works. I play my role. I do my job. And the best of my capabilities and abilities. And you guys out there and girls, start doing your jobs. One oh one. 2323. 2323. Yeah. A waking up experience. And you don't need any expertise in waking up, because everyone wakes up on their own accords and the best they can. Because it's a horrible, gruesome, terrible, horrific things you're going to see that you've been blocking out. But now, it's unfortunate, but you're going to have to see it with your own eyes, because seeing is believing, and saying what you believe. And it's horrific what these evil ones have been doing with their satanic dark rituals. And let's just stick with the facts. These are all facts now. Okay, no longer rumours. It's the golden truth. And you got to face that golden truth head on, because they're going to have accountability for those actions, because those actions have very, very grave consequences. And you guys out there, this is why I give you strength and the courage and bravery to see all this horrific, gruesome stuff. And you've got to cope with it and deal with it the best you can. Because that's why I'm bringing you up to God's speed and making you guys as strong as I can. And you only need that one little spark. That little one spark will grow and grow and grow. And yes, eventually you'll have the golden truth. And you've all got to have that silence here and there, once in a while, just to get your head together and cope with all this noise that is going on around you. Every day it seems to be another crisis after crisis, because these evil ones don't care about you. All they do is worry about, they just do what they do because they're evil. That is the bad evil ones. They're just worried about greed, selfishness, their gluttony, the jealousy. And as I said, they'll start backstabbing themselves and falling back into the hole that they've dug for themselves anyway. So you don't worry about that. They'll dissolve and decay anyway, because they're not in our higher frequencies. And you keep the full suit of armour of God on for your protection. Don't let these bad entities flow into your flesh and blood. Keep them out. Protect yourselves. And everything's hunky-dory. Everything's hunky-dory, because you see the synchronicities. Once you start waking up, as I said, you're going to see terrible things, but you just can cope with that and deal with that now. As I said, you've got your own abilities now to cope with all that horrific stuff. Okay? So all you got to do is you rest assured that they're going to be held accountable, and they'll have grave consequences for their actions, because they'll be routed out, flushed out, and dealt with accordingly. Very, very harshly, because I have the capital J for justice. For justice. And that's why I say their whole judiciary, because it's all fake, and fiction, and synthetic. And it's been there for 700 years that we know of. As I say, just stick with the facts for this moment of the presence, because we're in the now. So we just stick with the facts and the golden truth. We know the golden truth, that they've been busted doing this horrific stuff. So we deal with this now. And Jeffrey Epstein, he was found out over, is it 10 years ago now? Why has it taken so much moments, like in their linear time? And why have they only released 30% of those documents? Release the other 70% so we can deal with it. And that's an evil, bad crisis for us good ones, because we have to deal with this crap. We have to deal with it. And now is now, and now is the right now, because yous are all in the knowing and the now, and it's all there is to know, in the knowing and now. And let's fix it once and for all. We know about it, so let's do something about it. Quit toying, quit mucking around. Action. Mars. Totally in alignment with me, Mars. The art of war against this evilness. Something else I was going to bring up too. Oh yeah, what about your fingers? Fingerprints. Why have we got fingerprints? Don't know, do we? And everyone's got unique fingerprints. Not one is the same as the other. Fascinating, isn't it? Fascinating. That's the questions I like to be answered. Get the scientists on them. Why have we got our fingerprints, and why are they all unique? Must be a reason for it, meaning and purpose. Alright, what's this one? 0550. The eye candy. Alright, 101. Starting over. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, learn from our failures. Personal or spiritual development, progress, work in progress, trust in the process, Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth in experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. Joy is fluid. Directing the unconditional divine love out to each and every one of you, and blessed ye be. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun, and start fresh. Start afresh. Get rid of all that rot, all that toxicity. Cast it out, all the negativity. Cast it all out. Be gone. Get away from all those kind of evil characters. And we go in the 2-3-2-3 endless cycles. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive, circumstances, and patterns. We got onto those patterns before, didn't we? And as I said, the 11, 22, and the 33. All part of the matrix we're living in, isn't it? There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again. Until you're tired or restrained beyond depression, it takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Passion. There's passion again. Have passion in the mission. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. I've made a big change, and it's all about that life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, and restoration. And expanding with the big planet Jupiter, the big red planet Jupiter. Expansion, exploration, and your new technologies. And the royal star Antares. Much great energy there. And it's for the greater good. The eye candy. It's a funny one, isn't it? Intuition, inspired action. Beauty, art, socialising, flow, potential, romance. Romance in the sword. Get some fresh air and call some of your powers over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Yes, indeed, there is. It's just been blocked from us. It's been blocked from these insidious, evil critters, creatures, monsters and demons have been blocking it all out. And that's their hidden agenda. And you've all heard of the hidden agenda and the COVID-19. The golden truth comes out on that now, how this evil orchestrated that and locked us all up. Won't be happening again, not while I'm on watch. I'll rally the people personally, which I'm doing now, because with the golden truth. And the 11, 22, 33, wood dragon, scorpion. Now, the child of the word. And the reed. All adds up. The golden truth. And deal only with facts. Don't worry about the rumours. We'll get with the rumours later on. As I said, with Freemasonry, I don't know if there's any badness going on there. It's all he, say, rumours and so forth. Now, what I have seen with my own eyes at the moment, I've seen none of that badness. But that golden truth will come to light, and there'll be facts. And then we deal with those facts. What's on the table now in front of us, we deal with the facts that are on the table now before us. And that is your evilness. Okay, that evil creatures, monsters and demons doing the satanic serialism rituals and invoking other demons to join them. They're facts now. It's not, this guy's a bit loony. It's facts. Deal with it and cope with it, and then we sort it all out. Action. Because remember, that capital J means justice. And I'll dish out that justice. Trust me, because This is what we've been doing for eons. And that is documented, forensic, and scientific facts. Deal with the facts. Because there's been that much lying around you guys, you don't even know who's lying around you now. And to be honest, I don't know who's lying around me. So this is why I've got this channel, to bring you all in so we can do something about it. And be passionate about it. Because it is a mission and our function to clean all this mess up. But we've got to deal with the facts only. And straight away, don't let it just brush it aside. I mean, that's pointless. Once you find out the truth, the golden truth, you deal with it then and now. Because I am the real deal. And I won't budge. I won't ever back down. Because you have that integrity, and honour is established through ancestry. My hope is in God. And we forge forward. Action, intent, pulse, receptivity. And enchanting. Bring yous all up and up to God's speed in the higher frequencies, the vibrations. A mastery of everything and everywhere. And up where the cosmic universe and the grand architect of the universe wants us and needs us to be. Either you'll soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you'll go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere and spread your charm everywhere. Spread the charm everywhere. As I say, I am here to lift us up in the high frequencies, high vibrations. We're in a great transitional stage. And it's everyone. We're all in this together. Because we're all made up of stardust. Golden truth. Some are aware more than others. This is why I'm trying to the best of my capabilities and abilities to lift yous up. And then leave all this scum, evilness, creatures and critters, and monsters and demons in those lower frequencies. They'll scatter because they'll have nothing else to feed on. Feeding on your fear and anxiety and stress. Because that's why they create all this crisis after crisis of crisis. Because once you start aligning with your true selves and your true blueprinted, authentic characters and the being side, wow, well, there's going to be so much calmness and collectiveness out there, isn't there? Because we're going to deal with all this anarchy and chaos, and we restore order out of all that. And that's how it works. That is why I am here. The tree of life, Jacob's ladder. And there's lots of hints there, 11, 22 and 33. Wow. Is this really happening? How could that be in someone's blueprinted makeup unless it's for a reason, meaning and purpose? Now you know, guys, everyone on my channel now should be fully awake. And if he's not awake and you're not comprehending anything I'm saying and tuning into my frequency 33 and the 11 and 22, well, what I suggest and hope, because I never lost hope and faith in you guys and girls, go back in the archives and start with my first program, because it's all about re-educating you guys, reprogramming you. And I know it's not an easy job, but hey, someone's got to do it. I've picked up the reins. I've taken back the reins to do this. And I've stepped into my higher self. Okay? No, you don't claim it. No one claims anything. It's like walking in the room and remember the chairs are there and you rush over to a chair and you turn around. Oh, I bags this or I claim this. It's rubbish. That is rubbish. Rubbish. I'd prefer to rush to that chair and give that chair to someone else that needs it the most. Start thinking and processing and doing those acts of kindness. That's what all these false houses did in the past. And thank God it is in the past, because it's buried in the past of these evilness, what they've done with their forgery, fraud, and fakeness, and controlling the narratives all up until this moment. And now I'm the author of my own narrative, and this is what my unconditional divine love goes out to each and every one of you, to pick us up in those higher frequencies, in the 33, and my voice, my frequency, and aligning with oneself and aligning with everything else, and getting back to nature, because nature will naturally correct itself. And this is what's happening now, because I and you and we are all a part of nature, living and breathing it. And look up at the stars of a night time, on a clear starry night. Look at the stars, the planets of all the universe, galaxies, our Milky Way, the Southern Cross, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, as I see it. And that's protection. The Southern Cross is protecting us. And the lovely Milky Way. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords. That's a yes. Queen of Swords. Now, resonating with you and hitting on the right frequency notes. And you've tuned your fork into the right tune. And tuning. All about tuning oneself. And grasping it. Embrace it. Acknowledge it. Accept it. And embrace it. If I didn't say embrace. Embrace everything and be well and truly aware of your surroundings. And we only stick with facts, okay? I don't want to hear all this other utter nonsense, and it is utter nonsense because it's just rumours. But when it becomes facts, like Jeffrey Epstein and that other evil bloke, Jimmy Savile, over in England, evil critters, creatures, monsters, demons, whichever they are, they're evil and bad. Now, we should have dealt with it back then. Why are we waiting so long to deal with that? As I say, I'm here now, and I'll deal with it straight away. I won't. There's no mucking around. And all because of wealth. These wealthy ones will keep delaying it through they're evil and fictional legalists. What do you think they're on retainers for? This evil badness puts the QCs on retainers. It's all, we're in the now and present, and they're all going to be locked up. They're all going to be arrested, the whole bloody lot of them. Judiciary. That's why we've been saying for ages, there is no justice. Well, there's justice now with a capital J, which I'll be serving. Bold action, bold moves. Because you know why? I'm capable of making big things happen. As I say, once you all pick up on this frequency, Page of Cups. Passion. Got plenty of passion today. Must be the 23rd. What's that? 2, 3. It's a 5. Come on, anybody out there, why have we got fingerprints? I want to know. I guess I'm not the only one that wants to know. The scientists are out there scratching their heads. Why have we got fingerprints? What is the greater meaning and purpose of having those fingerprints? Queen of Cups. All right, resonating with these cards. It's a big, big yes. It's a yes. Yes, yes, yes. And why? Remember, why is a crooked letter? Because it's the greatest mass awakening, and you should all be able to do this with me now. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable, and wake up. Abracadabra. Amazing. Fantastic. And I'm so happy for you guys too, for being here. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back, because you're following your natural born leader. The golden truth. The golden truth. And they use those in studio laws to block us out of our own house. Well, you got the keys of David, so doesn't matter what this rot does, because we're one step ahead of him. One step ahead of him. The Page of Wands. Page of Cups. 2 pages. Woohoo! Spread the word of the word, because the word is the word. The child of the word. Unconditional divine love flows out. Intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchanting. Alchemical force. It's all alchemy. Loving it and living it, and synchronicity, signs and symbols are all going out. Because you should no longer be hoodwinked. It's time to take off, well, the cover over your eyes. And see it is believing and saying what you see. And we fight. Because we are conquerors. Okay, I've done all the hard work for the last 30 years. And now with these tools, with YouTube and so forth, bing, 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 it just keeps going off now. So we'll cover this one first, because you're seeing now for your third eye chakra, you're seeing it for how it truly is. You're all waking up, and God bless you for that. The Two of Swords usually represents a disagreement between two parties. Okay? Well, who do you think that other party is? Evil governments. The evil ones in our government, not all, but some. And it's all in the Western governments. And they're using pawns in their game. Evil pawns. Being negative and pessimistic to everything and escaping completely, will be stuck in a difficult situation. That's it too, your duality too. And we follow our own plans, because that's a maybe. And they're scattering now. These evil critters, creatures and monsters and demons, they're all scattering. And as I said, they're looking for the nearest exit. As I said, their ship is sinking. The first rats will depart their ship, or they'll climb over each other's backs. They'll stab each other in the back, because they're selfish. It's very selfish people. Well, they're not even people. They're entities within the flesh, because they're weak. They've let the evil entities in. So you're all no longer hoodwinked anymore. You're taking off the blindfold or opening your eyes and you're going, wow, is this all happening? Yeah, it is all happening. It's unfortunate, but you've got to see it with your own eyes. Okay, so that is done and dusted, because you're using your third eye to see it. And you got the King of Pentacles, which you see. That was the next card I drew. So your third eye, you're seeing it, and what you're doing is conquering it. Conquering your fear and anxiety, because you're strong. You've got much strength. And you draw that strength from your Emperor. That's what it's all about. We're all connected. Now the King, third eye again. Taurus, Jupiter. Now you got the bull happening. Hey, grab the bull by the horns. Yeah, let's go. And Jupiter, the great big red planet. Expansion, exploration, and now technology. And it's a yes, and we stick with the facts. Facts, what is on the table and before us in this very moment. Don't listen to the rumours and hearsays. We'll deal with the facts first, because they'll create another distraction, because you're onto them. So these facts will keep on unearthing more facts, like the other 70% of Epstein files. And then we deal with that. Because don't be surprised, there's no more surprises anymore. It just, as it all materialises, accept it, acknowledge it, and embrace it. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents a person who tends to be mature in his attitude towards material things and wealth, and is a successful person with status and position. Okay? Authenticity. That's all you got to do. And that's the golden truth. The golden truth. No more listening to lies. No more listening to their deceptions. No more listening to their betrayal. No more listening to their treachery. No more listening to their, big spider web of evilness with their creatures, monsters and demons, because they'll be gone, and they're scattering as they do when the light performs. And the light, let there be light. Much light now. 11, 22, 33. We solve it and resolve it once and for all. Because you're coming to that self-realisation. And I knew you would. I knew you'd come to your self-realisation. And it was sooner, more than later. Because we're up to Godspeed now. And probably, 6 months now? 6 months? You've done good. I'm extremely proud of you. Took me a while. But when you have that golden truth, as I said, we're in the now and deal with the facts. And we've got to start looking after the victims of what this evilness has done. And then we have justice with a capital J. Because it's the greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Abracadabra, awake yous are, rise and shine. Facts. We deal with the facts and the golden truth. And then we start unearthing more facts. Had to be gentle. Now there's no moment in the present to be gentle. Yous all should be up to speed, and if yous aren't, go back and tune into me archive programs, because you've been reprogrammed, re-educated how you should spiritually be. Your spiritual authenticity selves. And nothing should be blocking that now. And you've got your full armour of God on for protection. The Queen of Swords is a model of self-sufficiency, independence and wisdom. She is a representative of sanity and has various knowledge and judgmental abilities. the Queen of Swords has just smashed these ones out of the ballpark, haven't they? Plenty of strength. Plenty of strength. Okay, the other page. Your root chakra. Balance, center and ground yourself with your bare feet of Mother Goddess Gaia. Nature, back to nature. We are nature. I am nature. I am who I am. Beautiful trees and the bees and the birds. And you might spot a kangaroo out there somewhere. Even a snake, a brown snake. Leave it alone. It'll just go about its business. Might be shredding its skin. Leave it alone. Watch from a distance. It's not a problem because that snake is like us. When it shows fear and anxiety, it will strike. It will strike. That's why you got to get rid of all this anxiety and fear and that, because you have mood swings. And that's because you're showing fear and anxiety. You cast all that toxicity out and you'll have nothing but joy, happiness, and loving it and living it. Excuse me. Now the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is more on the level of spiritual reflection, implying inner emotional expression and devotion. The state of dreaming and lucid dreaming, nothing wrong with lucid dreaming, just make sure you come back when you astral dream. Leisurely and carefree, girly dream, princess dream. Anastasia. Okay, so then we go in the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the impression of a person is rigid. Libra and Neptune, communication. It's the third eye chakra again. The Queen of Cups is imaginative, intuitive, romantic, compassionate, generous, kind, and forgiving. And it's a yes. Resonating with these cards, it's all a yes. Unconditional, divine love flowing from the heart chakra. Big time. Out to all one and all for one of you guys and gals. Now, the Page of Wands. This is telling me the word is the word and spread the word out there. Now, the Age of Wands. The Age of Wands represents the emergence of new opportunities, the beginning of a plan or action with a bright future and a good time to realise those dreams. Those dreams I just spoke about. What I'm going to do now is just draw another card here, because remember you had that card that you're blindfolded? That blindfolded's off now. You've casted it away. You're seeing the golden truth for what it truly is. And facts. We stick with the facts, okay? Don't go running off if you hear just someone in hearsay or rumours. No, we need facts. We need 1,000,000% facts, okay? That's how we operate on. That's the frequency we operate on. Facts and the golden truth of facts. Don't worry about this fictional, imbecile, idiots called creatures, monsters and demons, because they're doing their evil thing. Don't be drawn into it. Just sit it out on the sidelines and don't give them any time or day. You stick with the facts, and the facts is, well, they've been lying to you, haven't they? Well, they're facts. All you got to do is rewind and go back in the archives of when I was a candidate, and they lied. They lied, and then once they get in through rigged elections and stuff off, but I'm not 1,000,000% on that, but it's bloody pretty obvious, isn't it? And when I use my intuition and my gut feeling on what's been happening, and no one wanted, when I went to Armadale, the electoral office, she was nice on the phone, and don't get me wrong there, but when I went in there and you want a picture taken, there was 4 girls or 3 girls there that said, yeah, I love a picture taken, but then they more or less got threatened by the bloke standing there. Oh, I don't think that'd be a good idea. Why wouldn't it be a good idea of the Electoral Commission workers having a picture with me? So what? So what? A lot of things that have just... It's deep, eh? And those girls, because what is about to happen, and when I truly come and step on stage, that would have been a beautiful picture for those ladies, well, to keep and say, yeah, I've met this gentleman, and he's a nice bloke. And that's what it's all about, being nice and acts of kindness. I thought it would have been a nice gesture for them to have a picture with me. But no, evilness in that office stopped them. And they all disappeared and left me like they do in any other space, because they feel my energy. Girls were fine. It was that other bloke that was standing there. He put the fear into them. And they created anxiety in them, and they stressed, and I think we better not. That's not his choice. It was their choice. It was their free will and choice to have a picture with me. Things like that upsets me, because they're using fear and stress and anxiety to control, well, the human. It's got to stop. It's got to cease. Cessation. I just had there it is. Okay, the wheel of fortune. Okay, is it the right way up? Wheel of fortune. And the wheel of fortune, yes. Deal with the facts. We only want the golden truth, and then we can deal with it. With a capital J for justice, because it's the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable, and awake. Did we just awake another 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? Oh, geez, we got millions of people now. Oh, we got billions of people. Beautiful. Because I know it's a happening thing. And I know it's going to happen, because I just keep directing out the golden truth. The golden truth of everything. And you got to be 1,000,000% checking with your facts. And then you put it out in the public or general domain of all that golden truth. And then you guys have got to be up to speed, and we take action. And it's bold action. Because we got the wheel of fortune again. Woohoo! And the fire horse, she's out there doing a thing. She's been unleashed, that fire horse. I'll come in as the wood dragon and mop it all up. The appearance of the wheel of fortune is an opportunity to accept the flow of events, to have a new opportunity, a lucky beginning, a better situation, and the coming of the god of luck. Yeah, must be off, I think. Actually, sorry guys, I didn't do the Egyptian cards yesterday, so we might do 4 today. We'll do 4 today. 4. We'll do the 4. Do the 4. Alright, let us begin. We have only just begun. Hey? Starts off 1, 2, 3. And then people, all the human populace out there, the being side, the spiritual side starts to flow on and catch on. And then you have many. Then it turns into a legion, doesn't it? Then it turns into many more. Yes, the majority. Okay, so what do we have? prosperity, exploration. Just going to shuffle these a little bit more. To be sure. Lovely jubbly. It's all good. It's grouse. Remember that? Grouse. It's grouse, man. Awesome. Being ordinary. This is what it's all about. Throw that wealth away. Throw the wealth away, or do something legit with it so it leaves a good legacy for you guys. Just watch the castle, the Hearst family over in America. Disgraceful and disgusting. When you got that much wealth, and it's I don't understand it. It's pretty bad. It's evil. Money is the root of all evil. Understanding with my frequency of the 33 and what I just discussed and what cards come out. Seriously, can you see that alignment with everything? Seeing is believing, and say what you're seeing, and speech creates. Yeehaw, giddy up. We take back the reins. Should never have left us in the first place, otherwise we wouldn't be in this mess. We'll clean it up, won't we? Because we got passion. See these cards, like prosperity. No doubt about it, we'll have prosperity. That's by King of Prosperity at that transformational stage before I transitioned in my Solar Jaguar Emperor. And then being ordinary, never lose touch on who made you and your authenticity and where you come from. Never lose touch with all this. Okay, that's why these people, they amass all this wealth in one lifetime, mind you, and where did it all come from? And they don't do anything with it. So then they pass over and they won't have rebirth because they haven't performed righteousness in this moment and present and now. So they'll be taken away and held accountable for in the afterlife. And they'll be dragged down the Hades for eons. There is no linear time there. Okay, so understanding and passion. All aligns up because it's the greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable. Inevitable. Irreversible. Unavoidable. Abracadabra, wake up. Rise and shine. Joy, and joy. Intent, pulse. Receptivity and enchanting. And I do my thing, you do your thing, what you must have to do through your authenticity, self, your makeup, archetype, through stardust from the beginning. The Big Bang theory. Okay. Theories. At least it's not a conspiracy, is it? And that's what this evilness makes up conspiracies, to keep you distracted on what they're doing. It's pretty simple. When you know how they do things and their smoke and their mirrors have been shattered, so they can't use that mirror anymore. Once that blindfold's taken off you guys and you're looking out here and stepping back and looking into the picture without a frame, it does get unnerving, but you've got nerves of steel now, so you can handle that. Okay, so we put it all away for next next moment, the next moment in the present of the now. Because we are with the cosmic universe and are part of all this collectiveness of consciousness. So we'll have to say bye for now in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. 4-T, Century Pursuit of Truth, Solar Jaguar Emperor. Amen. Bye for now. And blessings to one and all.